Boom. Hello, everybody. Hello, my friend Mike.
How's it going?
Esk8Con.
Yeah,
Second year.
that's it. Right. Thanks for having me.
First of all, the important thing. How was the experience last year?
Last year, okay, so last year was awesome. It we were planning it, but it was kind of hard to plan, right? So we had to convince companies that people were going to come, and we had to convince people that companies were going to come. So it was like, not that we were like, it was difficult. It was difficult to try to make sure people understood that we were planning a real event, but you know, we had about 4 or 5 months where we were like, all right, let's actually push this event. Let's try our best. But we didn't really know it was actually going to happen until probably like a month or so before, because we just weren't sure if people really were going to believe this event was real or not. So, and we also had to plan this thing with no marketing material. We had no pictures or videos of any kind for any events. So it was a little bit tough doing that way, but the company showed up, the people showed up, and as far as I can tell, every single person who came was super happy with how the event went. So, yeah, it went much better than I expected it to go. Really.
I just want to say before to everybody's coming, thank you for coming. If you have any questions, leave there. If we don't answer, we're going to try to answer later on. I just want to show before we go to the this year, very fast for everybody to see it. How was the last year event? I think I'm going to leave the links. If you guys wants to go there, go and enjoy it. A little propaganda. The problem is nobody's helping me. The important thing is for you to understand why do you started this, my friend, for the people to
So
understand.
my biggest issue was like, so I live in Las Vegas, so we see literally every single trade show imaginable come to this city, and I just was tired of like every year would go by, and I was like, there's still no show for all of the electric skateboard companies to come together, show off what they're working on, connect with the community. There's still nothing, and I've been part of the community for about 5 or 6 years, and in all those 6 years, there's not been like a real centralized event. So we figured, you know what? Let's make it happen. Let's actually plan the event that we always wanted to exist. Why not us? We live in the perfect city for it. We live in the convention capital of the world. So why not bring it here and actually like try to do the event we always wanted to do? So that's kind of why we did it. There's just a need. There's a hole in the market for a electric skateboard specific event, and that's kind of where we left off. And we figured, you know what? Let's go for it. Worst that
Do
can
you,
happen is it doesn't happen. So
Mike, let's put it this way. As you imagine, we was talking about that in private. Do you imagine that was going to be the first of all, the last year was going to be so big?
I had grand visions that it could be potentially big, but I also saw a lot of
Mm-hmm.
challenges with kind of getting the word out about the convention and convincing both people and the uh, vendors to show up at the same time in the same place. So I knew
Mm-hmm.
it was going to be challenging, but I didn't really expect it to be as full and as big as it was last year. I kind of expected maybe half the size as it
Okay.
was. But when everyone showed up and every week we were getting a new vendor, and it's kind of a snowball effect. Once you get 3 or 4 vendors, you'll get a fifth, you'll get a sixth, and all of a sudden people start opening their eyes, realizing, okay, there are some real companies showing up to this. Let's actually take this event seriously. Yeah, so this is our event. That's right there. That's my partner's wife at the check-in table. We had an awesome venue last year. I'm super stoked about the venue this year. But yeah, our trade show actually turned out to look really good. Like, I was super excited with how it went. There's my booth right there. It was pretty much empty the whole weekend because I was running around, working the event. But this year we'll actually have somebody there working our booth. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So, guys, if you want to see, I'm going to leave all the links. We don't want to make this video very big. The important thing is for us to share and to explain what is going to happen this year. First of all, let's go direct to the beginning. There is going to be any maximal limit of people that can come and buy the tickets when they come to the website. Can you I'm sharing, guys, here with Facebook for everybody, but please.
We don't currently have a cap on tickets. I believe our venue can accommodate way more people than we expect to have. So currently, there's no cap on tickets. Though we do really urge people to try to buy their tickets early. Actually, today tickets are supposed to go up from early bird pricing to regular pricing, but I'm gonna let it go for one more day just for there's any confusion. But yeah, we're trying to get people to buy tickets early so we know how many people we can prepare for. So I know most tickets are bought in the last like couple weeks, but if you can get your tickets earlier, that helps us, my team out, just so we know how many things to buy, how much stuff like that. So yeah.
Mike, can you explain the difference between one and the other one? The two
Yep. So
prices?
general admission right now is $45. That gets you in the door for both days. So you get access to all of the vendors. You get to walk around the expo. You get to watch the races. Just generally hang out with everybody. And then if you do want to race, that's $65, and that gives you a race entry, and that will give you you will race qualifiers on Saturday, and then on Sunday you'll do 2 rounds of racing, and then if you make it to the final, you'll also race the final. So you get pretty much 4 races out of it.
So, but I'm asking you like this: is going to be like the person is going to race? You have to pay just the 65, or they have to pay the two of them?
It would be both. It would be both, just mostly because with the race entry, we try to make sure we have a lot of really good prizes. So it kind of does require a little bit of race entry to make that happen.
No, I'm just asking that that way the people will know, because I think there's sometimes confusion that the people think, okay, I'm going to buy this ticket, and when they come to the event, they understand that is that was not like that, and lots of people don't go and see everything. They just, okay, I buy the ticket, I'm there, I can do it. For the people who buy the 45 ticket. Can they ride inside, like not
Yeah.
racing?
Yeah.
It's going
So
to be.
yeah.
Please.
So we're working on our schedule back here. Our this entire giant whiteboard is full of Esk8Con stuff. But yes, we have open track time. So if you do want to demo boards or even ride your own board on the track, you're welcome to. And then so depending on what time of day it is, we'll clear the track. We'll do some race stuff. Then we'll let people back on the track. So it's kind of like scheduling the track to work for both the general admission people and the race entry. We have a lot of hours in the day, so it shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, that's kind of what we're working on back here, getting our track schedule finalized.
Yeah, I'm asking this because I know there is guys. I see now Thomas is asking if that is. Yeah, we already answered the question. We're going to try to see if there is any questions later on, but it is like this, my friend. Okay, talking about the tickets. When is going to start the event official?
So
When?
the official event starts on March 25th, which is Saturday at 9 a.m. And it'll go till about 5 p.m. on Saturday. Then Saturday night, we're all getting together for our big strip group ride on Saturday night. And then we'll return back again Sunday at our venue at 9 a.m. And then we'll go until about 5 p.m. And then that's pretty much it.
Okay, and in this time, we talk in private for us to try to help the how it's going to work when the people go outside of the event and you're going to go for the ride. Is going to be some limitation, is going to be some controls, the people have to respect what. Can you please explain for everyone who's going to go there? Maybe they know a little more of the rules.
Yeah,
because because you are expecting lots of persons. You are expecting around maybe minimal 1,000 more.
We're hoping for 1,000 riders this year. Last year, I think our group ride we had 400 to 500 people out there, and when we went down the strip, like we literally were taking up the entire strip. We caused some traffic that night. I can tell you that it was pretty epic. But so we in Vegas have the same rights on electric skateboards as one would on a bicycle. So we have the right to the road. We're allowed to be on the road. We're allowed to ride down the strip. We do have to stay over to the right lane as much as we possibly can. But yeah, otherwise we're allowed to be there. We just kind of have to keep our wits about ourselves and respect everybody else on the road, and we'll be good to go.
And in races, for us to understand, is going to be a mix or it's just going to be a category? What is the idea for the people who are racing? Like, is going to be for ladies, going to be for men, is going to be category? What is the idea?
Yep. So on Saturday morning, we will begin qualifiers. So what you'll get is you'll get a hot lap to we'll time your lap to see how fast you can do your lap in. From
Mm-hmm.
there, we will sort everybody from fastest to slowest, and then we will divide you guys into 3 categories: a novice class, a sportsman class, and a pro class. And then from there, you'll race against your own class, so people with similar times as you. And then
Mm-hmm.
you'll get to race twice, and it will be a point system kind of tournament style where we'll shuffle the people you race against. With the first place will get 10 points. I think last place will get 1 point. And then after those 2 rounds, we will seat you into the finals based on your points. So there's a lot more racing this way. Other races out there, the heat races are a little bit confusing sometimes, or you only get 1 heat race. This time you'll get 2 heat races and a
Mm-hmm.
final. So yeah,
Yeah, that is good. But it's going to be categories of ladies or men's, or is going to be everything together?
right now
Mix.
at this stage, it will be everyone together.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we do have limited time in the weekend. I think next year, if we continue to grow, we may push this event to be a 3-day event, and then we'll get to do more different types of races. But for now, the main focus is the expo convention with the race as well. But I think that as the race grows, the race might become more of the focus of the event. But for now, everyone's together just because we just have to manage our track time.
Okay, that is the good thing. So, if the people come like one day before, is going to happen something in the evening or something like that, or you guys just going to be there in 25? How is going to work that for the
Yeah.
people who are
So
coming from out of the country, or because I know there is lots of guys coming out of USA.
right. So actually, we have unofficial events starting as early as Wednesday. So my team will all be quite busy prepping for the show, but we do have several events that we are planning. So I believe on Wednesday we're doing on in Vegas every single Wednesday. There's like 1,000 bicyclists that get together and ride downtown. So we're going to be joining them for that on Wednesday. Then Thursday, I want to say we're doing a Red Rock loop, which is a beautifully paved, like 15-mile loop through one of our state parks, through Red Rock Park. And
Mm-hmm.
then Friday night, we are going to have what is it? I think we're doing one through, it's called Wetlands, which is another park that's
Mm-hmm.
very cool. So we do have things happening beginning Wednesday. And they're technically not official, but we are trying to plan group rides. So anyone who does get there early or get here early, you'll have plenty to do and be able to hang out with everybody.
That is good, my friend. So, just for you guys to see it, I just want to show here, guys. First of all, you're going to have the website. You have the Instagram. How is that with sponsors and everything, my friend? I see every day coming more and more and more. It's
Yeah.
going to be like a race of sponsoring. Are you happy now with the person with the sponsors? What you have,
So
the people who's going to sell there.
we've only announced about half of our vendors, I think. We've got probably another dozen to go to announce, and all the ones we're announcing so far are actually going to be exhibiting at the event. So you'll be able to meet the team, see their products, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then we are working with a couple other companies, hopefully to get some things sponsored. But otherwise, we do have like a dozen more companies that we haven't announced yet. So
Okay.
it's pretty exciting.
That means that is working very well. Was like you expected to see now this year so many people sponsoring and so many people uh,
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
from around the world.
Yeah, last year we had I think about 20 vendors. This year we should have over 40. So that's definitely exciting for sure.
My friend, I just going to see what we have here. The guys
Yeah.
is putting. Let's see. Let's change here a little. Hello, guys. This is. I just want to say hello to everybody who's coming. If you have any question that we don't answer, leave it there, and we're going to try to leave. We're not going to make this video very big, just to give the information what you need. You are in all. I completed now. I think I put it in 150 groups around the world. The live stream. I think is enough for everybody to come and see it. Don't forget we are in YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It's free. The important thing is for us to share to everybody. Let's see, everybody in the places is coming. Yeah, there's lots of people coming from London. I know that. I know that is going to come lots of people from Australia. That I know. Then we're going to have lots of persons from around USA. How is that going to work for us to understand? I know that we talk in private that you're going to have. The event is going to be every year. Do you have any other plans that you are working? Can you share something with us that for us to understand if this event is going to be a year event? Is going to make something? What is the future?
Yeah, so we get questions all the time about adding additional events throughout the year. Our biggest concern is that we don't want to water down the event. We want to make sure we have one event that everybody comes to, because if we do multiple shows a year, it divides our attendance in half and divides our vendors in half. So we really want to make sure that everybody comes to one event. That's our big goal. A lot of people also want us to try and move it to another location. To us, we live here in Las Vegas. It's much easier for us to plan the event here in Las Vegas. We have a lot better connections here. And it's also the convention capital of the world, so it will continue to stay here in Las Vegas. We are throwing around the idea of doing a race series where we would bring just the races to regional areas across the country, and in Las Vegas would be our nationals. So we are trying to potentially work out a legitimate racing league that would travel, but we're trying to figure out the logistics of that and see if that's something we want to explore. But as far as the convention goes, that should be once a year here in Las Vegas.
That is amazing, my friend. So first of all, I want to congratulate you. I think you make a fantastic job. We was talking, the two of us, in private. That is the second time I interviewed. The first time was because of what you achieve with skateboards and your company, and now coming with this event for all the community of PEVs. I just want to make this first of all, because before you answer, I'm going to give you my side, because I make events. I understand your side is like this. You just come for the race. I understand you, but for you to come to the race, you have to come inside of the event. Then nobody can control you if you're going to stay in the event or not. That is unfair. And guys, believe it or not, an event costs lots of money. I don't want to put in his shoes, but I know how much costs the event, and $45 more for another thing. Guys, believe it, that is nothing. I hope that you have lots of fun, my friend. I know that is a little more expensive, but you have to understand you are in Las Vegas, my friend. You are using a place in a weekend, and I'm pretty sure that is not very, very cheap. So that is my point of view. But if you want to complete this, what I said, because he asked.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are used to free group rides, and I think one thing we have to remember is that it's not just simply a group ride. We're leasing out an entire block downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street. It's very expensive. We're making sure there's bathrooms, there's shade. We're purchasing and building out a custom track. Like, it's a lot that goes into it. So it's not free, but if you consider like what it costs to go to CES or any other big show. I know those are much bigger shows, but it is a lot more expensive than what we're doing. So I do think the pricing is reasonable, but unfortunately, the more people who come, the cheaper it will get. So hopefully next year prices will come down because we'll have more and more people. So hopefully that's the goal, anyways.
My friend, first of all, I just want to say for you and for everybody who does events. First of all, for the people who don't understand, a ride is very easy. You communicate with friends is easy. When I do here events like small events, and that is some hours, we are talking about 2,000-3,000 euros. That is like dollars is the same, but we are talking about 3, 4, 5 hours. When we are talking about 2 days in Las Vegas and you have everything, you have a cart, guys, that is expensive. I don't want to know how much you pay. I know what I pay for the guys to have events, and sometimes I say $20 or $30, and the people are upset, and I don't understand, because the people think that is free. That is not free. That is lots of money, and then the preparation for everything. For you, my friend, to have 1,000 persons there, you have to have lots of persons helping you. And most of them, they want to win money. They don't want to stay the weekend and working for free.
Right.
If you got, yeah. If you work for free, I'm going to put it this way, my friend Mike. If you work for free, if you tell something to someone, hey, can you do this? He's saying, I'm just helping.
Right. All of my employees last year wanted to see this event happen so badly that they all donated their time last year. This year, they're all staying on payroll. We're thankful enough where I can pay everyone to work this event, which is nice. My family came out. They all worked countless hours for free last year. So this year, everyone's getting paid to be there for their time. Last year, I think I paid them all in a dinner. I bought them all dinner at the end of it all. But otherwise, we're trying to make sure everybody who works hard on this event is paid. And, we're trying our best to create and that's one thing. We need to create a sustainable event that can grow every year, and we can't do that if it's free. So anyone who does support, I 100% thank you very much, because it won't happen without a lot of support like we're getting now.
I'm just going to put here the track. There you are, my friends. They are racing. But I'm going to leave the links, guys. Then you can see it later. But here is for you to see it. Everything can happen.
Yep, this is the track from last year. This year we are building on a custom track, which we will be releasing the track layout, I believe, the beginning of next week.
But it's going to be in the same place or not?
It's not the same place. This is a different place.
Okay.
Different location. This location was great last year. It was awesome, but
it was sleepy.
It was slippery, yes. So this year we've got a nice piece of very grippy asphalt, and we're building out a custom track on that asphalt. So
just for you guys to understand, that is Morgan, huh? This guy is good, huh?
Yes, he's very
fast.
good. He won our pro race last year, and he's looking to win it again this year.
Yeah, it's very good. And if you want to see the interview, was here with us, guys. Sorry, because that was I was thinking they was going to stay in the same place, but they are going to change. I know that was a little sleepy, but that is good for you. That is then you have a bigger space. So Scotland, Thomas, I think the guys is going to come, all of them, to the event. Thomas is from UK, Scott is from Australia. The two of them, they are YouTubers and they make reviews, and I think it's good for you to have more guys. I don't know if John is going to be there on Monday. I can show you a great place to ride. Yes, John, John was there, and John has lots of videos, and was a lot of time in LA. Let's see, Tom is going to be on board.
Man, if there's an M-Boards team race, I'm getting my butt kicked, I can tell you that. I'm probably the slowest on our team.
Now I see lots of these questions, and people asking if when they come, because like you, when you come from outside of USA, you don't have batteries.
Yes.
How can that be arranged?
So we are also releasing this next week. We have a lot of information that we've kind of scheduled leading up to, but we are allowing everybody who wants to ship their boards or batteries to our warehouse ahead of time. And they can either A, pick it up from our warehouse prior to the event, or B, they can actually show up to the event and they can pick it up from our board valet. Either way, we will release the information on how you guys can do that, because I know bringing your board is a big issue for a lot of us. So you can ship your board to our warehouse. We'll bring it to the event, or you can pick it up from our warehouse. And then when it's time to go home, you'll package it up. You can either bring it to the UPS store yourself, or you can leave it with us and we will coordinate with you to get it back to your house. So either way, but that's something we're doing for free as well. So that will be included in your ticket price. If you need to ship us anything ahead of time, we're happy to help you with that.
Guys, I have a video there that is from UPS. If you send it by UPS, you can send it with batteries, guys. Go and see the video. The video explains everything, how you can ship to USA, and is around $200.
Yeah,
you can put it.
But but it is there. I know a lot of guys out here have extra boards that people are borrowing friends' boards while they're out here, so that's something you guys could do too.
Yeah, that is the other thing, my friend. If you have a friend there or a group, and you can ask to the groups, guys, I'm going to travel there. There is someone who has an extra board. Why not? If you're not going to race, you're just going to for fun. Why not? That is always.
Oh yeah.
So I think we talk about everything. Mike, do you think we forget about something?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty much our event. It's a simple event, but there's a lot going on. We're just really trying to get the word out. Hopefully everybody who can shows up. I'd hate for someone to be just sitting at home wishing they were here when they could have made it happen. So some hotels accept deliveries as well. If you wanted to go that route. To answer Thomas' question, will there be chance of shade? Yes, we are renting a lot of tents to make sure there is plenty of shade. We will also have sunscreen stations as well for anyone who needs some.
Okay. For eating and everything inside is going to be eating, drinking, everything. The price is going to be okay. Is going to be, you going to control that is not going to be so expensive, or you're going to let it free for everybody?
Last year we sold everything for $1, and we'll probably continue that trend this year. People come to Vegas and they get hosed by everybody while they're here. They charge them $1 million for a can of soda. Last year we sold everything for $1. We'll continue to do that this year. And then we will also, I think, be inviting at least one, maybe two food trucks to come and serve like real meals as well. So we'll try that too. But everything else, we're keeping everything very affordable. We know that it's a lot for everyone to get out here, and the last thing we want is for them to feel like they're getting nickel and dimed while they're at the event too. So
what is the best way to contact you, my friend, to reach you?
DMing us on Instagram is best. We are very, very active there. You can also email us, contact@ep278.com if you have any other questions. But otherwise, Instagram's a great place, to get.
I'm going to leave all the links, guys. Everything you are seeing here, I'm going to leave if you want to contact them, guys. The important thing, go there, have fun, respect the rules. Don't be crazy. Don't forget, we are talking about lots of people. Maybe it's going to be the biggest event. If you are going there, I hope that you enjoy it. We just try to bring the most information. We are close to 30 minutes. We don't want to make this video very big. Share it in your Facebooks and everything, wherever you are in the media. The video is free for everyone. All the videos is free. Mike, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I hope that you have the best time of your life. Maybe next year we can come here again and we can talk a little more about that.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going to leave you with the last words before. I just want to share something with the guys before we go. So the next person is going to come here. Let me just change. This guy is from New York. That is Mick. This guy he has lots of experience. He's going to talk about the rules of New York, how he's coming that, because there is lots of problems with PEVs and everything inside of New York, outside of New York, and regulations and everything. I just want you guys to come here and see it, and then there is more. The early Esk8 is going to come here. It's going to be lots of people now coming, lots of ladies too. If you want guys to want to come, we are full of interviews for you guys. For you, Mike, I leave you with the last words for your the guys who are going to come and your community who's going to see you. Please.
I just want to thank everyone who believed in our first year enough to actually take the leap, come out here. We had people coming from all over the world last year, which was insane because we literally had no proof of concept. For this year, I'm super excited to see everybody again and to meet a lot of you new people this year as well. It's going to be the best Esk8Con yet, and I'm just super stoked to see everybody.
Well, I just want to say I cannot come, my friends. Maybe as a surprise, maybe I can come, but till this moment, I cannot come.
I'll have a ticket waiting for you, Nelson.
We'll see, my friend.
Yeah,
in the last moment maybe, but in the moment it's difficult. Guys, have a good time, have a good night, a good day. Enjoy it, ride safe, and I hope that your event come very, very big, my friend. We are very proud of you that you are doing a fantastic job for all of us.